Imagine waking up one day, stepping outside your tightly sealed door, and instead of the familiar sounds of city life or chirping birds, you're greeted by silence and a vast red desert stretching endlessly before you. This isn't a dream or a scene from a movie. It's my reality. Well, a simulated version of it. Welcome to my journey living in a Mars simulation. Let me take you back to the moment I decided to take part in this adventure. I'm not an astronaut or a scientist, just an average person with an above-average curiosity about the stars and what lies beyond our blue planet. You see, ever since I was a child, I've been fascinated by space. I remember lying on the soft grass of my backyard, staring up at the night sky, wondering what it would be like to walk among the stars. I would often fantasize about visiting other planets, Mars being my favorite because it's both mysterious and tantalizingly within reach. Fast forward to now, when I came across an opportunity to participate in a Mars simulation. It sounded like the perfect way to step into the shoes of those brave enough to leave Earth, even if only for a short while. I jumped at the chance, packed my bags, and soon found myself in a facility designed to mimic the red planet as closely as possible. Living in a Mars simulation is as close as you can get to the real thing without actually leaving Earth. The facility is carefully constructed to replicate the Martian environment. Imagine living in a dome, the walls and ceiling a mix of metal and transparent panels, through which you see the reddish hues of the Martian landscape. There's a continuous hum from the air filtration systems, our constant reminder of how artificial this environment is, yet so necessary for our survival. Out here, everyday tasks become small challenges. Cooking, for instance, takes on a whole new meaning when you're dealing with limited supplies and a reliance on dehydrated foods. Picture opening a packet of freeze-dried spaghetti, a staple here, not unlike the freeze-dried foods astronauts actually consume, adding water and waiting patiently as it rehydrates. The anticipation of that first bite can be oddly satisfying. The taste might lack the sumptuousness of fresh herbs or rich sauces, but in this context, it's comfort food, reminding me of home. Let's talk about the sensory experience. On simulated Mars, the air is dry, devoid of any familiar, earthy scents. It's sterile, almost clinical. The floor itself feels strange underfoot, a mix of gritty sand that crunches lightly as you walk. Imagine walking on a beach but without the ocean breeze or the sound of waves, just the soft crunch echoing in a vast emptiness. Yet, despite the barren environment, living here is a feast for the mind. Every day I engage in experiments and tasks designed to test our ability to survive and thrive in harsh conditions. We're a small community, a team of explorers, really. We rely on each other not just for survival, but for companionship. Each night we gather around a small table, sharing stories and laughter. Our conversations range from the mundane, complaints about the day's chores, to the existential, what it truly means to be human when you're living in a reflection of another world. There are moments of solitude, too, when I stand by the dome's edge, gazing out at the red horizon. It makes me ponder the vastness of the universe and what it means to be just a tiny speck within it. It's a humbling experience, teaching me about patience and the importance of community. This simulated Martian landscape, in its silence, speaks volumes about the resilience required to forge a life in such an inhospitable place. There's a simple joy in the routine, the predictable unpredictability of what the simulation throws at us, like dealing with equipment malfunctions or adjusting to communication delays with the outside world, mimicking the communication lag with Earth. These challenges teach us about teamwork, creativity, and adaptability. As I lie in my small bunk each night, I think about the people who might one day live on Mars for real. Will they feel this same sense of awe? Will they experience this strange blend of isolation and togetherness? In these quiet moments, I realize that this simulation is as much about exploring Mars as it is about exploring ourselves. It's about understanding what it means to live life with purpose, to cherish the connections we have, and to always be curious about what lies beyond the next horizon. So here I am, a traveler in a land that isn't quite Mars but isn't Earth either, learning every day about the challenges and beauties of an alien world. And while it might be a simulation, the experiences, the lessons, and the friendships are very real. It's a reminder that no matter where we are, in a simulated dome or under the wide open sky, we are explorers at heart, always seeking to understand more about the world around us and ourselves.